And that got on the broadcast. Oh, you said Jill is a woman of culture? Oh. I thought you were trying to say that Clive, like, you'd bang Clive. Oh, the best was, I know you want that life-size Zack statue so you can suck him off. And Drew's
Excuse
like,
me.
mind your business.
Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Hey, there is no sprint. You just hold X. So that's what I'm saying. Well, you can, if you hold X, you go a little bit faster.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other
Eivor
villages I
can't
came
keep
through
it
on
in
the
his
way.
pants.
Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
What are you doing? What the fuck? Wait, are you doing? Are you going through the playthrough again or the game again? Oh my god, I remember. I know which one you're doing now. Yeah, like Eivor is like looking at him like, okay. And you gotta like light shit on fire.
The most fragrant herbs
Needed to a silken soft.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
My carpets have pride.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
some out of town.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Why is the tavern shut?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcro. Far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
What was all that crashing and banging about?
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Ff16's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good! I'm just getting warmed up. This attack! Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage, I think I did the role justice, don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking Crystal's men for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon. It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the... Ugh!
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Omia Lostelan. Tuisa Achilles.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Huh? I know. Alright. It's just a game, bro. It ain't that serious.
Clive. You and what? Alas. Still, ours. At least they. So. How very. Of course, there's simply no. Farewell now.
Oh, that guy has the side quest.
Never even forged a button. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
Take a sniff, good sir. Needed to a silken...
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Plates and pots! Everything I've worked for. All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Playing 16. I'm playing 16. Huh? Dog, this is a fucking desert. This ain't even Florida. This is Vegas.
Lubor was true to his word.
Florida's a swamp, not a desert.
I want to play with the crystal.
Alright, you're an idiot.
How many
Okay, clearly you've never been to California.
Well, we can make our way back to the fact. What is it? I'm in no mood for
You're an
chatter.
idiot.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Okay.
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume
What?
you use one out in the field.
Oh, bruh.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
That shit in my fucking nose,
Carving
bro.
knife should be hard wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
I just want to fight people, damn it.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
What? Yeah. I use spear or I dual wield the Dawnblade sword or the Thorn sword. They have the Sentinel shield that I can use, but nah.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Coop.
Yeah.
It does anyway.
Yeah, but the graphics of Black Flag are probably better than fucking Valhalla.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Yeah. I'll say if it's the same, like if it was the same people that did the remaster for 3, then it wouldn't be too bad, but it won't be. So
Come on, girl, the gate's open now, we can press on. Don't tell me you put down roots.
I am headed to Drake's Fang. But I'm doing side quest. I know. Because that's where Kupka is. I gotta fight. I gotta kill Kupka.
By the flames. That explains the heat. This one. Over here.
I never said that. Oh no, Odyssey you can. Bro, I love the Titan abilities, bro. You just straight fucking box with them. Huh? Sure. I don't know. Huh? Oh, you're lonely now.
No, they should just left.
Oh.
I'm really tired.
Oh.
Not a reaction chicken. You working now for a while?
No. I only have class once a week.
Well, we need to tomorrow.
I know.
Just see what places in the room that we can do. So you can look in the menu. And just like.
Well, which one do you prefer?
I've had one, which is almost like which we went to like once in high school, and then the other one Nana recommended, and she's pretty familiar with curry.
Yeah, I gathered. There's one key tell, but you know.
Yeah, no, but both are good. It's just one is more like Indian and Chinese fusion, and the other one, Samosa Hut, I have a interesting past there. There was a guy who had a crush on me who like worked there, and like my friend got his number from it. And like one of the first things he texted me was like, "I'd love to see what he looked like white." And I thought that was really weird, so I blocked him. And I was like, not like drenched in water. I thought that was really weird. So he may not look anymore. I was like, "2 for you," but that was good.
Which one is like the more authentic Indian food? Probably just be easier to the one that you're familiar with. Is that that's the thing?
You might not like it. It's fine. I look different anyway. They're good. And it's a question of my old high school, so. But they don't have menus. They don't really have like songs. They might have some. I need to look at them. I need to sing you Kuwait.
Hmm?
I need to sing you like Rosie.
Hmm.
I was just talking to you.
He's just in the party. He's vibing.
Is that your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's not Jerry?
It is Jerry, but he's not my damn boyfriend.
Does he know that?
What'd you say, Jerry? You know where I live. Huh? Damn, alright. That's... I like how you assume that I'm the one getting dick down. What the fuck? This is bullshit. Yes. Huh?
For every boy to find. Kind of like it. This is the sound of.
Hmm? I don't think Nana's cooking dinner. Well, she was saying that because y'all, or you didn't eat anything, did you, when you took Brooke? Oh, okay. Never mind then.
I got
A drinkage. I got a lot of crafts and shit to work on. I got that boat to finish. I got like 6 cars down here to work on. I got like 3 planes over there that need painting. I'm on my way to destroy that crystal. I'm on my way. Do you destroy the crystal also while killing Kupka? Like, does it just get destroyed in the process? Okay, got it. Figured out. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. And Dion is apparently a traitor? I found that out in the story. Interesting. Well, no, because they were talking, like, there was a guy, because, like, it was, they showed the twin side, and the Emperor was there, and then, like, he handed Dion a flower, told him to prepare for war, and then, like, one of the other fiefdom fuckers went up to the Emperor and was like, hey, yeah, by the way, Dion's got some, you know, treachery in him, and then the Emperor was like, my own son, my own flesh and blood, you fucking bitch. Samosa Hut and Grill, Indian restaurant. Irving permanently closed.
What? Since when? No, they were open just a second ago. What do you mean? What are you looking at saying that it's permanently closed?
I literally just looked it up on Google and it says permanently closed.
They're open right now.
What the fuck?
Well, I mean, as long as the other things, I guess.
Yeah, it says they're closed. I'm looking on Yelp too.
What? Oh my god. That's so upsetting. Well? That's upsetting. Okay, well, I guess Masala Rocks is a good place to go then.
They just posted on May 21st. Oh, May 21st. That was their last post on Facebook. Well, shit.
Why?
I have no idea. Yeah, pay.
Okay, I guess Masala Rocks it is. That's so upsetting.
Hmm?
So Masala Rock it is.
Oh, that it instantly went to.
Yeah, it just says it on these other shows.
Oh wow. Well, fuck.
Well, it's fine. We just do another one. But I'm not. I mean, I'm not familiar with it, but Jesse Hannah's on just another time. It's also in area, and the food doesn't look bad.
Okay. Well, if they go to it, then. Because I tried the one in Cedar Hill. It's not bad, but. What the hell are these reviews? Well, there's 2 1-stars, but it was like. Basically just Karens being Karens. They got samosas. Oh, they got tikka. I'll fuck it. Can I customize the spice? Damn, $12? Shit. I know. They got extremely hot. Ike Bob. They have butter chicken. Although, it seems they don't have much for the Indian menu. It literally seems that they got tikka and then butter masala. Oh, there we go. I gotta click on the full menu. How about that? Because they just showed, like, their fan favorites. Pizza. Yeah, southern curry, butter masala, original curry, methi malai, gone vindaloo, spinach masala, chicken 65, paneer 65. What? Yeah, like malai kofta and then tikka masala. It depends. Because, like, I was explaining it to them. I was like, there's different kinds of curries. Like, your masala is your curry, or your tomato pepper-based curry. Regular curries are cream or milk-based. So, saga spinach, yeah. Korma's cashew. Vindaloo? I think that's another tomato-based one. Vindaloo and masala are like tomato-based, but masala is the tomato and pepper. Hang on, let me look it up. Biryani is like their own fried rice almost. Yeah, it's a popular mixed rice dish from South Asia with the Farsi phrase birinj biryan, which means fried rice. So it's just fried rice. Yeah. Okay, a potent spice blend with a sweet... Okay, here's masala. A potent spice blend with a sweet and woody flavor that's used in both sweet and savory dishes. It's often used in spice mixes like garam masala. Oh, wait, hang on. Huh? What was that? Oh. Tikka masala is rich and creamy, while vindaloo is intensely spicy with acidic and vinegar notes. So, vindaloo is the spicy one, masala is not.
Yeah, which I've given them the masala. I totally did that one because there are no one for these. And then there's like red, green, and yellow curry. Which are also good. So I'll do it.
We got Star Wars villainous. No, they're not. Yeah. I'll bring the Marvel one when I go up there. Because Mother said she likes the Marvel... Father and Mother both said they like the Marvel one better. Okay, I'll just bring Marvel then. Because, yeah. I have a suitcase now, it's easier to pack. Huh? No, Mother gave me a suitcase, like, on my last visit up there. Because I had my duffel. Now I got a suitcase that I can pack easier, and then... Well, the personal item is my backpack. The duffel is a big, like, duffel. Like, it's a suitcase-sized duffel bag. Yeah. Got Billboard. really easy. I'm surprised Mother and Tommy haven't played it with you. No, that's Spite and Malice. Millborn is a game that Mother and Father played in Germany a lot. And then, like, Mother also plays it with Grandma. Well, played it with Grandma. So... Nan is also probably too tired. She drugged herself up. But I know Pop was also doing stuff with their camper. So. Oh, it's fucking stupid. Like, Shelby probably made the second dumbest decision in her life. First decision was listening to your dad about marrying that fucking asshole. We all are, because it's like because that's what I was telling Nana. I was like, Shelby didn't even grasp the amount of time, because it's like, she's over here, because without a doubt, she has this notion that all men are shit, and she's been teaching that to Brooke, which is not a mentality to have, because it's not necessarily that men are shit, it's the men that you keep picking that are shit. And it's like when you're, because Irving is not the best place to live, per se. Okay, Irving is most of Dallas is not, it's not, high, Mother and Father, like Chantilly, where it's high dollar, like hoity-toity motherfuckers. Dallas is not that level, so you're getting a lot of, ghetto kind of people. I'm not saying that you're ghetto. I'm just saying, like, that's just the demographic that lives a majority in the Dallas area. Like, hell, even here in Duncanville, there's a lot of those people. Like, any race. I'm not narrowing it down, like, white, Hispanics, black, it don't matter. Oh, I'm just saying, whatever. But point being, and it also, when Shelby's attracted to one thing and one thing only, hotheads, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to be nice guys. So...
It's just like people use a dependency on it, that's the problem. But she also is like one of those people, she's just not...
Well, Shelby's also, like, she falls for literally any guy that'll call her, like, gorgeous or anything like that. She's one of those where it's like, they'll say what she wants to hear, and then she'll fall for them, and then they slowly start changing who they are personality-wise, and start revealing their true colors. Yeah. That's exactly... Huh? Not as bad as the past 2 relationships that she's been in.
Yeah.
That, then again, that's not really a high bar to pass.
They weren't murderers.
Fair.
I don't like him at all. He keeps, like, bringing, like, this mentality to, like, Brooklyn, and, like, bad is, like, the key to everything, and then, like, Democrats are, like, bad people, and, like, he just, like, added in, like, politics so that he does not need to be here in the politics, and then she's now homophobic. Because, my dating, we were just chatting about, like, people, and, like, I've dated women, because I'm a bisexual woman. And she was like, you what? And she let me know about it. It wasn't like I was like, I don't know, she was just saying that I was going to go to hell for...
I got into that from the other guy, too. Not from the other guy. I was just vibing in school, and it was basically like this youth pastor, whatever, he comes walking up to me. I was literally, I looked in this dude's direction, instantly gets up, he's like, hey man, I'm Brian. He starts talking to me, and he's like a Jehovah's Witness kind of guy, and he starts talking to me about the Lord and all that jazz. I'm like, okay. He's like, what are your views on religion? I'm like, I'm more or less like agnostic. I was like, I don't do conformed religion. I was like, I'm not saying that there is or isn't a God, but it's more or less like, I'm not going to sit here and follow a church's unnecessary amount of rules when literally if you're just a morally good person, you don't need to go to church. And he was confused by that logic. He's like, what do you mean by that? I was like, so long as at the end of the day, I believe in God, who cares what I do to believe in God? I was like, I'm not killing anybody. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm living my life the way I want to live it. So what's the harm? So I was like, you can't. And then he was also trying to, he's like, well, the day of reckoning will come soon. The judgment day will arrive. I'm like, you're not going to fearmonger me into conforming to Christianity. Yeah, it's like, I mean, believe what you want to believe. I mean, I don't really give a shit. I mean, because it's like, at the end of the day, I mean, all religions do this. Like, not even all, like, any, like, you have fanatics in each religion where it's like, they'll think that they're, like, Muslims have it, Jews have it, Christians have it. Like, there's always that small section of people that are like, we're the supreme religion of the land. Everything else is heresy. So it's like, hence a lot of terror.
I don't understand the my way or the highway like mentality for a lot of things. Like it doesn't mean to just do.
Yeah.
It's just upsetting. I just like, ow, or like hating on people because of who they love, and it's like, you're the gay uncle, like you know that, you've been knowing that.
Yeah.
There's so many gay people in their family. Your mother is gay. I feel like they're putting a lot of bad things in her head, like morally bad things, but then she's just being so stressed out with Shelby that I don't know what the right place is. And she wants to move in with me, and I'm like, I can't take care of you. Like, part of the reason why I moved away is because I can't take care of you. Like, I'm not your mom. I don't know. There's just a lot of bad situation. But yeah, this letters looks like you should be like happy for it, not really impressive.
But yeah.
I just want to go find a little better life.
It's not going to happen the way we expect because Shelby is going to keep doing the exact same mistake because Shelby is not one like your mother to learn from her mistakes until it's basically damn near too far gone. I mean, your mom is in her 40s and it took her damn near pretty much 30 years to realize she fucked up. Hmm? Huh? Oh. But, I mean, Shelby acts more like your mother and she hates to admit it because it's like, because like even father dealt with the same shit that Aunt Nikki was doing, where it was just the whole pity party, sob, 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 and then father would be like, "What do you want me to do about it?" He's like, "Because I can sit here and help you fix your problems, give you solutions, and if you listen to them, cool. But you don't because like legit." That's the whole reason why father and Aunt Nikki, it's not like they're disassociated, it's more or less like that's the reason why they don't talk as much, is because it's like father literally told her, he's like, look, if you're not going to like just call and talk to me about just like how's life and just like ask about me, I ask about you, like talk about just anything positive and just always come at me with this sob story and you don't want to listen, then just don't call me. Because that's where, and like that's the same mentality that I had with Shelby. Because it's like, here we are at dinner when she's still here, bitching and moaning about fucking high schoolers. Like, the kids are assholes. You work in a high school, Shelby. What the fuck do you expect? And then it's like, well, Ty did this. You fucking dated him. You can leave at any time. Like, it's always that shit. And like, Nana and Papa keep their mouths shut. I don't give a shit. Because I'm not going to sit here and deal with her whiny fucking loud ass mouth. I mean, I know that I'm loud, don't get me wrong. But it's like, You can't sit there and say that we're not supposed to be hearing this conversation when I'm literally in the room next to you, hearing you cuss your daughter out for literally everything. Not even the shit that you should be cussing her out for. Hell, you shouldn't even be cussing your kid out at all because she's still fucking 10. Like, I know that she's 10, and I know you and Tommy are kind of the exclusion of development, but mainly because of who. Well, I'm not saying that Brooklyn's dumb. It's more or less that Shelby enables her to be not what she could be, because Shelby herself is not exactly the brightest. So it's like, you take me and Tommy, for example. Tommy is exactly like Brooke. For the most part, except minus the dyslexia. Has it? Not as bad. He gets confused with directions a lot of times, but that's not necessarily dyslexia. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. But point being is that it's like, he's got ADHD, he had a tough time sitting still and learning, and, you know, it's all that, but it's like, Shelby will sit there and be like, oh, well, you don't need math. Oh, well, you don't need reading. Reading is boring. Well, what's the point of writing? She has this mentality. She's 30 years old, and she has this mentality that, you know, it's like, I should probably stop streaming so it's not on YouTube that all this shit is being up. Nobody watches me. Sorry about that. Huh? Yo. What? No, I just had to mute my mic for a little bit. I don't know. Give me a sec. Hang on. We were talking about Shelby and her bullshit and stupid ass life decisions. Huh? I guess, yeah. Basically, it was just Bree was expressing her disdain about just, you know, the fucking current situation that Brooklyn is in. So, yeah. Basically, how she's just Shelby needs to grow a fucking pair and grow up. 'Cause she still has this fucking stupid ass like entitlement, childish, fucking not actually like gone out of youth type mentality. Yeah. No. Well, that's what I was saying. I was like, I know you heard the whole conversation about the school and all that shit, where it's like Shelby's enabling her to not be the best. And that's where it's like, that's not how you want to raise a child. So. Yep. Well, Brooke is already talking about some. Well, and then like Brooke is already over here talking about some. I have a boyfriend. Ooh. And then it's like, and then like that's where it's like Shelby's already done the whole. You can't date till I'm dead in the ground. Well, it's like, you're not being the proper parent. Like if you ignore it, then Brooklyn won't give a shit about it. And it's like, but it's also you. It's like I like how. Yeah. Well, and it's like, but it's also, it's like Brooklyn probably in her mind is like, why can't I have a boyfriend when you're going through like fucking 12? Like, I think this is like, I actually heard Brooke cuss her out and actually talk about that. So. Yeah. Yeah?
You don't want a burger, right?
Nah, I'm still a little bit full from lunch. Yeah. Yeah, that's. Yeah. Of Valhalla? It's mainly just the whole, like, too much side quest. Yeah. I mean, it's also the tamer sentiment where it's like, it's fucking Ubisoft, so. Yeah. I'm talking to Britt. Yeah. Nothing much. We played this goofy little mobile game together, and like basically she found a friend who, for some fuck ass reason, is just wildly obsessed with her. Like, bro has no idea who the fuck Brit is, and he's over like, "Oh my god, you're so cute." And bro was acting mad fucking weird and obsessive. She's like, "Why do you keep acting like we're dating?" he's like, he's like, "No, I'm not." And it's like, dude, because he got mad at her because one of her other friends, who happens to be a guy, joined on her. She's like, he's like, "You lied to me." She's like, "Huh?" He's like, "I thought I was supposed to be your only best friend." She's like, "Since when did I say that?" And then I'm just like, "What the fuck is going on, dude?" Oh no, she's not. I know she's not. I'm just like, because even she's like, she's hitting him with like a, "Who the fuck are you?" And then she's like, because she's even told me, like, she'll tell me like what the fuck this guy is doing. She's like, I'm dating this dude, right? She's like, and then he gets mad anytime that she mentions me, and like, and I'm like, oh, so he's just jealous of you having other guy friends, like regardless if you're dating. And like I join and bro just goes quiet, and then he's like, "Yeah, He's like, "I'm done. I'm leaving." And I'm like, "Bro, I didn't even say anything to this man." This and like, and then like before then, it's like I kind of ran into this guy, but it was like the same shit because he was obsessed with Brit, and like we were being goofy, dorky, cute, whatever. We were expressing ourselves on this game, and the guy walks up to me. He's like, "Hey, dude." He's like, "Who's this?" I'm like, "This is my friend Brit." And he's like, "Are you talking to her?" I was like, he's like, "Are you dating her?" I'm like, "Not at the moment, no, but I am talking to her to date her." He's like, "Well, can you not?" I'm like, "Why would I just not and break her heart just so that way you can fucking treat her like shit?" So, bro, what? Now bro's being a drama queen, but he got mad at me. He's like, I'm not talking to this man because of what he said to me. And then she's like, what'd you say to him? I was like, I literally just said he's childish, obsessive, and fucking dramatic. And am I wrong? But yeah, she's like, he was like, I thought me and you were best friends since we can't be together. Bro, what? She said he's acting like a female for real. Nah, and then like I said that this guy was taking this game too seriously because it's like a fucking sim simulator essentially, but like it's whatever. So I had in-game currency. I bought Britta Cafe. She was designing the cafe. Okay, sure, whatever. We go in there. I'm like sitting next to her and I'm chatting with her and her best friend. Just normal conversations. Well, this guy's there. And bro's doing RP. He's like, I'm looking on Amazon. And he's like, okay, I'm going to go. Because I called her, cutie pie, bubby, like shit like that, being fucking cute. Because that's what you fucking do. Bro gets all pissy because I'm with her and he can't. So he's like, gets up and slams the door. And then, like, her best friend was like, okay, fucking get the panties out of the twist, but okay, bud. I heard you. She's saying she doesn't know how I can deal with her at this point because of the mood swings that this motherfucker's going through. Bro, it's because she hasn't sent me her address and she's not comfortable just yet. Because she also doesn't want her family on her fucking back. What? Okay, she's 5 hours from me. I was saying she's 5 hours away. And then it's also like she's not okay, she's comfortable with me, she's unsure how her family would react with me, kind of thing, because she's also like she still has kind of a dicey relationship with her mom, because apparently there was this just friend that her mom kept bringing to the house. Well, then her sister blew up on her and was like, how the fuck are you gonna let him like sit there and do this? Because and like she kept on badgering, it's like he's not just a friend, because it's like you, and then like that's where she kept on like she got pissed off and actually started, like the mom did, started crying when this guy like no longer wanted to come over because her Brit's sister scared him off. And that's where Brit was like, I think she actually liked this guy. And I'm like, oh, I was like, so all she had to say was that she is, you know, yeah. Huh? Okay. Oh. No, that's always the case. It's like Shelby will sit there and like frickin' it's like she hasn't seen her all day. Brooklyn gets hyperactive. She wants the attention from her mom, but then Shelby's like, I had a rough day. And then it's like within 5 minutes of Shelby being home, but on the fucking dot, I literally tell Mother, I was like, literally, it's punctual. 5 minutes after walking in that door, Brooklyn's already getting yelled at. For literally nothing. That's the crazy part. And it's like, what the fuck? But yeah, and it doesn't help that it's like whenever Shelby always changes up her mood. Because whenever Ty's in her presence, she's, for lack of a better term, a fucking bitch. But when Ty's not there, she's the almost caring mother that she needs to be. And it's such bullshit to see. Because it's like that's why Brooke was stalling till like the last possible minute here, because she really does not like it there. And this is the other shit. And then it's like Shelby literally, like a while ago, Brooke told Shelby about, you know, something that Brian was doing, because apparently he was getting physical with Brooklyn. I don't know the full story, but that's where Shelby was like, you need to tell me these things. She's like, if something's seriously wrong, tell me these things. Well, she's like, you need to express your concerns. Well, literally not long ago, the last time Shelby had a doctor's visit, here they both were. Shelby or Brooklyn was literally saying, I don't like this guy, Mom. Like, you seriously need to rethink. She's like, I want to be back here at Nana's. I don't want to be over there. And the show was like, will you chill? She's like, he's not that bad. And I'm like, that's where I walk out of my room, or I walk out of the living room, come back here, and I tell Mother, I'm like, I like how Shelby's bullshit logic of just, like, it's like, I like how she tells Brooke to say, like, speak up, yet when Brooke is literally speaking her mind, Shelby chooses to fucking ignore it. And I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah, it's just. I'm talking to Bree, but you happen to be hearing. Yeah. But it's just. But yeah, I mean, Brooklyn's even said, like, she's asked Nana multiple times. She's like, "Hey, Nana, when I turn 18, can I move in?" And like, your mom has even said, like, that's why your mom gets pissed off at Shelby too, because it's like, I mean, I know you have your issues with your mom, but it's like, huh? I mean, anywhere out of that environment. Because it's like, Nikki now finally realized that it's like, she knows that she didn't do what she should have, raising her 3 kids. She's living that regret now. And it's like, it took her however long to realize it, but it's like, she's even called Shelby. She's like, "You're literally following me." She's like, "You're doing the same shit that I was doing." And it takes a lot for your mom to get out of her high horse and selfishness to actually say that. And it's like, yet Shelby is like doing this whole, "Well, you're a shitty parent" kind of thing, so why would I trust you? And it's like, yet you're doing the exact same thing as what your mom was doing. So it's like, how can you sit there and have that logic when you yourself are living? Like, that's where I was saying that the whole, like, Shelby was saying, well, Brooke was or Shelby took what Brooke was having that conversation with to being a shitty mother. That, she was like, "Well, you don't see me calling mom a shitty mother." And I'm like, so either you're saying that your mom isn't, or you're saying that you are. What's the latter half of the coins? So, but yeah. Play Melbourne? Okay. Alright, give me a sec, Jerry.